Welcome to everyone. Today we want to discuss about the question is asked in the Calcutta University in semester 1 of physics honors in 2019. Already 2018 are solved. You can check in the description box. You will be get the link, and you also can get the various discussion on mechanics and also for mathematical methods. You can check, go through this YouTube channel, you will be get the details of the others video also. So let's start with today's discussion, that is the solution of the paper 1. This is called CC1 in Calcutta University. So let's look at this question. This is the question which asked in 2019. You can instructed that you must answer question number 1 and any 4 from others question. So from in question number 1 you can also see here, you need to answer any 5 and others uh, among the among the 6 question you need to solve the 4 question. So you can look at this question at the very glance. This is up to G. That's mean or to 7 question you need to answer out of 5. You need to answer 5 out of 7 question in question number 1, and this is question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is another 6 question in which you need to solve the 4 question. Okay. So we will not discuss about first for each question. We need to discuss each question, right? So look at the first question which says consider this function. This is the function, and you need to check whether these are continuous or not continuous. So you can see here, when x not equal to 3, then this will be the function, and when x equal to 3, this will be the 6. So you can check very easily. This is a right hand limit, that is when x greater than 3, just greater than 3. You need to put, since greater than 3, that means x not equal to 3. So you need to put this, and since x not equal to 3, you can cancel out these two term. Since x not equal to 3, so you will be get 6. Similarly for x less than 3, just like less than 3, 3 minus means just slight lower than 3. Okay, so you just put this value, you will be get this answer. I think clear about this two part. And when x equal to 3, this will be 6. Since these 3 are equal, so at the x equal to 3, this function will be continuous. Next question. Plot the schematic diagram of tan x versus x. You know the tan x versus x graph will be periodic like that, and you need to plot from 0 to pi. So 0 to pi by 2 is in that portion, and pi by 2 to pi is that portion. So you need to plot this one, right? Go to the next question. State whether this differential equation is linear or non-linear and homogeneous or non-homogeneous. You know, for second order differential equation, linear second order differential equation, the form will be like that. Okay, this form will be like that. Since this form is not matches, so this is not a linear, so this will be non-linear. And you know, for homogeneous, the right hand side will be 0. This is for non-homogeneous, this is for non-homogeneous, this is for non-homogeneous. Okay, for homogeneous, this Rx must be 0. Since this in the right hand side not equal to 0, so this is non-homogeneous. I think clear. This is non-linear and as well as for non-homogeneous. Go to the next question. Find whether the vector this and that are linearly independent or not. For linearly dependency or independency, you need to check the determinant of the coefficient of this vector. Just put the coefficient of the vector, you will be get the determinant, you will be not 19, which is not equal to 0. So these are the linearly independent. If this will be equal to 0, then we can say this will be linearly dependent, right? Go to the next question. What is the value of this r dot ds over the surface of a sphere of radius a? There is a sphere of radius a. We need to find out the value of this integration. Okay, so just know this is the ds in the spherical coordinate system, because this is r, so this will be r sine theta and this is r cos theta, so this will be r sine theta and this is d phi. So this portion will gives you r sine theta d phi, and this portion is r d theta, just product r d theta and r sine theta d phi. So this will be the value of ds, and this is r equals to a r cap. So r cap 1 you will be get, and just integrate will be the answer 4 pi r a cube. Alternatively, you can use the Gauss theorem, Gauss divergence theorem. You know a dot ds will be divergence dv. Just put the value of a equals to r, divergence of r equals to 3. You know this very well. If you don't know, you can refer to the my video in the vector analysis solution of Spiegel. This will be total solve. Total supplementary problem solution are in, you will be get in my YouTube channel. You go to this channel, you will be get the this proof divergence r equals to 3. You can also prove this very easy. So if we put this, so volume of this pair will be 4 third pi aq. So just cancel out, you will get the same answer. So you can choose any method as you like. Go to the next question. If M is the orthogonal matrix, this is the orthogonal matrix, you need to prove determinant M equals to plus minus I. So the property of orthogonal matrix will be this M transport, this is the row column interchange. So M transport, and the M transport M will be I. So just take the determinant in three side, and you know the formula of determinant of product of these two, that is the determinant of AB is nothing but the determinant of A into determinant of B. Just use this formula. Just use this formula. You can see say here this determinant M into M transpose equal to determinant M into determinant M transpose, and so on. And you know the property that is determinant M transpose equals to determinant M, because in case of determinant row column interchange will be give the same value. That's why the value to these two value are same. So you will be get this proof that, or that is the determinant of M will be plus minus 1. This will be proof easily, very easily. Go to the next question. Show that any matrix can be written as a sum of a Hermitian matrix and a skew Hermitian matrix. So that any matrix can be written as a sum of a Hermitian matrix and skew Hermitian matrix, right? So A is a any matrix. This can be written as that. Very simple. This half A will be A, and this minus will be 0. Now we need to prove this will be Hermitian, and this will be skew Hermitian. So take this portion as a B, and just take dagger. Dagger you means the complex transport of the complex conjugate, right? Transpose of complex conjugate of matrix A known as A dagger. Similarly, B dagger will be like that, and just separate out, you will be get this B. So this portion is the Hermitian, because B dagger is the B. In the another part C, if you take dagger in the both side, you will be get the minus C. So this will be skew Hermitian. So you can say any matrix can be represented as this Hermitian as well as for skew Hermitian if this matrix is the Hermitian matrix. Go to the next question. The question number 2a. Write down the binomial expansion of this series. This is the series. We need to expand this in binomial series. From this, we need to find out the tan inverse x of power x, and then find out this solution. Okay. So you know the binomial expansion like that. You know very well. If you nc1 is n, nc2 is the n into n minus 1 by factorial 2, and so on. Now if you put a is 1 and n is minus 1, you can just put this value in this expression. You will be get this type of expression. Just calculate, you will be get 1 minus x square plus x to the 4 minus x to the 6. This is nothing but 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay. So we need to find out tan inverse x. So if we integrate in the both side, integration of dx by 1 plus x square is nothing but tan inverse x, and integration of dx is x, and integration of x square x cubed by 3, integration of x to the 4 is x to the 5 by 5, and so on, right? So this is we will be get this expression of tan inverse x by integrating the this infinite series. Simple. Now you need to put the pi by 6. So you know if x equal to 1 by root 3, that is that tan pi by 6 is 1 by root 3, right? So we can put x equal to 1 by root 3, we will be get pi by 6, and the right hand side you just put in the both side x equal to 1 by root 3. This will be proved. Now go to the next question. So that sin x and the cos x linearly independent function. This can be proved by Wronskian by finding the Wronskian. you know very well in the differential equation. What do you mean by one skin? Just take the two solution. You can watch the differential equation solution also in my YouTube channel. And take these two solution, that is y1 equal to x and another solution y2 equal to x. Just derivative of this y1 and derivative of y2. So one skin will be like that, y1 y2 y1 prime y2 prime. Just put this value, you will be get -1 which is not equal to 0. If this since this is not equal to 0, so these are the linearly independent. If this will be 0, then they will be called linearly dependent. Next question. Solve this differential equation subject to this boundary condition. So you know very well the auxiliary equation of this differential equation will be like that, m equal to -4 1 and so on. So the general solution of this auxiliary equation will be like that, y equal to a to the power -4s plus b to the power x, right? So if you derivative will be get this expression. So put this boundary condition at x equal to 0 y equal to 0. So in both sides you put y equal to 0 and x equal to 0, this will 1, this also 1, so a plus b, so b equals to -a. Another, that is the y prime equals to 5 at x equal to 0, so y prime equals to 5, x equal to 0 means this is 0 and this is b, you will be get 5 equal to -4a, and since b equal to -a, put here, you will be get a equals to -a and b equals to a. Hence the solution is y equals to minus e to the power -4x plus e to the power x. Another question, go to the another question, next question, that is find the Taylor series of f of x which is ln x about x equals to 2. So Taylor series expansion, that is the Taylor series expansion, you know very well. Since the f of x will be ln x, so ln2 will be put ln2 and f prime, that is the first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, fourth, fifth, so on, and put the value x equals to 2, you will get this value, and just putting this value you will get the expansion of this Taylor series. Go to the next question. Find the suitable integrating factor of this differential equation. This is the form of m dx plus n dy. So m will be like this is the m and this will be the n. So take the partial derivative with respect to y, you will be get cos y, and since these two are equal, so the differential equation is already exact. So for this, the integrating factor will be 1. You can calculate the integrating factor of like this. This will be 0. You will be get this is equals to 1. For details why we use this formation, you need to refer to the my YouTube channel. You will be get that total differential equation. Okay, go to the next question. Using the method of the Lagrange undetermined multiplier, so that the rectangular solid of maximum volume can be inscribed in a sphere of the cube. That if this is a sphere and there is a rectangular bar, so the volume will be maximum when this will be the cube. That means the side of all rectangle will be same. So at first we take the sides are x, y, z and the radius of the sphere is a. So the volume of this rectangular solid will be x, y, z, and the condition, that is within the constant, that is the sphere, whose equation will be x square plus y square plus z square equal to a square. This is the equation of sphere, right? So sorry. So the Lagrangian function, take the Lagrangian function f plus lambda j. F is the function which is x, y, z, and g is this constant, right? So take the partial derivative with respect to x, with respect to y, with respect to z, with respect to lambda. One now see only white color written. Okay. So at maximum or minimum, this del x, del y, del s, del z, del x, del z, del y, del lambda all are equal. First partial derivative will be 0. So at maximum this will be 0, and just calculating, just multiply with respect to with x first equation, with y second, and with z, and then added 3, you will be get the value of lambda, and putting this lambda value, you will be get x from the first equation, get the value of y from second equation, and get the value of z from the third equation. And if you put the value x, y, z, you will be get value of lambda also. Now we need to find out this point is maximum or minimum. So for that you need to find out this determinant. This is the formula. So you need to derive this second order derivative, and for that you can see here we also calculate the second order derivative, and if you carefully put this value you will get this equation, and the x, y, z and lambda are this value if you put. And after putting this value and just do this sum, that is the arrangement of the determinant to finding the value of this k. So you will be finally get this type of equation where you can see here, since this plus, so k will be negative, that is less than 0. K is negative means this point, that is the point we obtain in this point will be the maximum. So you can see say here the maximum when these three are equal means this is the cube. So if you want to find the corresponding maximum volume, you will be get, if you put the value of xyz, you will be get this value. Go to the next question. So that the divergence of curl of A equals to 0 for any vector. So take any vector, this is any vector, curl of A is the, this is the curl, you know, I cap, j cap, k cap, del del x, del del y, del del z and ax, ay, az. So I cap into del del y of this, so that is del az by del y, and that is del ay del z, and j cap, so del az x and so on. So just first you do this curl of A, and after divergence of A means I cap del del x and so on. So I is 1, so del del x of this first part, this bracket is that portion. Okay, so in this bracket will be that portion, and in this bracket is this portion. So this del del x will be with this bracket, that is the this portion, del del y of this portion, del del y of z portion. So in just partial derivative we will get, since these two are equal, that is del to az del x del y is equals to del to az del y del x. If we interchange these two, we will be get the same. So you can say here, that is the this are cancel out each other, will be get 0. Go to the next question. Find the unit vector of r cap, theta cap, phi cap in the spherical polar coordinate system in terms of I cap, j cap, k cap. This is a rectangular polar coordinate system. So any position vector can be written as I cap x plus j cap y plus k cap z. So r vector will be like that, x put the value of x, y, z, and you can get find out the unit vector very well, because just partially with respect to r, with respect to theta, with respect to phi, and find the corresponding magnitude, will be get 1 r and r sin theta. So r cap, the unit vector along the r, that is the del r vector by del r, modulus of del r vector by del r. So del r vector by del r is this, and modulus of del r vector is 1, so you will be get this solution. Theta cap, which is del r cap by del theta by del r cap by del theta mod, so which is del r cap by del theta equals to like that, and del r cap by del phi by del r cap by del phi mod, so phi cap will be minus I cap sin theta plus j cap cos phi. Clear? Go to the next question. Phi if phi xy equals to x into e to the power y, find the rate change of phi at the point P in the direction that, so in what direction does phi will be maximum rate of change, what is the maximum rate of change. So for that you need to find out that P to Q, from P to Q, so PQ vector will be like that, rate change of phi along this PQ will be divergence of phi with this uh, unit vector. So unit vector can be find out like that, you will be get this answer, and this will be maximum along this direction, and if you find out this with dot product will give you 1 also. So go to the next question. Evaluate the line integral, this line integral along this path, there is two path, y square y equal to x square from 0 0 to 1 1. So the integration will be this, put the v, and dr equal to I cap dx plus j cap dr. So I is 1, j is 1, so this will gives you d and put the value of y, because x and y are related to this relation, that is y equal to x square, so dy is nothing but 2x dx. So put this value in dy and put the value y, will we get this equation, and just integrating from x equal to 0 to 1, will we get this value 2/3. Just do the calculation. Go to the next portion, that is there is two straight line y equal to 0, that is 0 0 to 1 0, that is one straight line, and there is another straight line. So one straight line 0 0 to 1 0 and 1 0 to 1 1. So for first one, that is for first one, in the first one, this is the first and this is the second. So for first one, the y equals to 0, that's mean the dy will be 0, and dy, if you put the value of dy equals to 0 in this expression, sorry, in this expression put the dy equal to 0 and y equal to 0 as well, so you will be get x dx, and integration will be 0 to 1, will be get half. Similarly in the next portion, x equal to 1, dx equals to 0, so dx part will be 0, and in this x equals to 1 you will be put the x equals to 1 and integrate with respect to y, will get y square by 2 minus y, and value is 0 to 1, so this will be half minus 1, that is minus half. So total integration of these two portion will give you 0, but in case of this parabolic sum, this gives you 2/3, since these two are not equal, so right, this field is not conservative. Go to the next one, that is state the Gauss theorem. You know very well, this is the Gauss theorem, and you can see this theorem in the Spiegel book. This was written in the very well, or you can watch the my supplementary problem solution about the Gauss theorem. I recommended you to watch the uh, Gauss theorem from the book Spiegel, vector analysis by Spiegel. Okay, where we can see here the if this is any contour, and if you integrate along this contour of this difference of this function, you will get the value which is equal to the nothing but the, this is where dx dy is the in this region. That means this is the circular integral, that the line integral will be equal to this surface integral. Okay, so now if we wants to find this, that is this, if we compare this with that, so m will be minus y and n will be x, so partial derivative. So if you put this value, you will get dx dy. You know dx dy is a small region, so if you integrate over the whole region, you will get the area bounded by this curve. So you can say that the bounded area of a simply bounded curve will be gives this expression will be the area of this curve, right? Area bounded by this curve. And for ellipse you can say here that this function, so x dy minus y dx, so this is the x and dy, just find out the value of dx and dy, just find out the value of x and dx. X equals to a cos theta, so dx is nothing but minus a sin theta d theta, and y is b sin theta, so dy is nothing but b cos theta d theta. Clear? Just put this value and integrating, will we get integration of d theta whole. So the maximum value of d theta, the cyclic integral of d theta, will be give you 2 pi. That's why this value will be pi ab, the area of this ellipse. So by using this formula, you can find out the area of any closed curve, right? Go to the next question. So that this formula where grad square phi is 0, so from Gauss divergence theorem you can say that is the divergence of a equals to grad a into dv. Okay, so now if we take this a vector equal phi grad phi, so divergence a equal to divergence of this, and you know divergence of phi a, you know the divergence of phi a is nothing but grad phi dot a plus phi divergence of, this is the vector identity. Use this vector identity, you can see grad phi dot, this is the a vector, and phi of divergence of grad phi, this is nothing but grad square phi, and since grad square phi equals to 0, you will be get grad phi into grad phi, which is nothing but grad phi square. So you can put in this formula where a equal to phi grad phi, so divergence of a will be grad phi square. So if you put, you will be get this formula. Go to the next question. Here we need to prove that the eigenvalues of a Hermitian matrix are real. We need to prove that the eigenvalue of a Hermitian matrix will be real. So if H will be the Hermitian matrix, then you can see that the dagger of this matrix, dagger means the transport of the complex conjugate of this matrix. So dagger of this matrix will be equal to this matrix. So the eigenvalue equation, that is the Hx will be equals to lambda x, where x equals to eigenvalue and lambda will be the eigenvalue also. So if we take the dagger in the both side of this eigenvalue equation, will we get this so x dagger and the h dagger. Lambda is the real number, so you can write in it anywhere. So dagger is complex conjugate, that's why we write this star, and this is x star. So since h is the Hermitian, so h dagger will be h, and this is same. So in the right hand side, multiply x from the right hand side, multiply x from right hand side, right? So just multiply this from x right hand side, so you will be get hx, which is also is a lambda x, so this is lambda x, and this is so you can say here lambda is the constant, you can place anywhere. So lambda x dagger x equal to like that. So you can see here the x lambda equals to lambda star, since x dagger x not equals to 0. If this will be not equal to 0, so these two are equal. So since the lambda is equal to this complex conjugate, this is only possible if lambda is real, then it will be equal to its complex conjugate value. Go to the next question. Prove that the product of two orthogonal matrix is orthogonal. That is, product of two orthogonal matrix will gives you orthogonal matrix. So if we take A and B are the orthogonal matrix, then their product, that is since A and B are the orthogonal matrix, so you can say A multiply with A transport, and A transport multiply with A gives you I, that is the identity matrix, and similarly B and B transport and B transport B gives you also identity matrix. And now their product AB, we can take this as a C, product of these two orthogonal matrices. And if we find out the transport of this C, so AB transport is nothing but B transport A transport. Now if we multiply C into C transport, C is AB and C transport is B transport A transport, so A B B transport is I and A transport. So this gives you a transport, which is equals to I. Similarly C transport C equals to C transpose is B transport A transport AB, so this is B transport IB, and this is equal. Since these two are I, so you can say here the product of two orthogonal matrices will be orthogonal to each other. Go to the next question. Find the eigenvalues of and a normalized eigenvector of this matrix. So the eigenvalue equation is determinant of A minus lambda equals to 0. You can also refer to my YouTube channel where we detail discussed of matrix. You can also refer to this. So just put this value of A minus lambda equals to 0, and from calculating you will be get the value of lambda 5 and minus 1. For lambda equals to minus 1, put this lambda minus 1 in this matrix, you will be get these two equation which is similar. So this, from this equation you can say, and from normalized values, so the square root of this will be get this normalized value. For lambda equals to 5, similarly you will be get this equation. Here will be get 1 2. For normalization you need to take this as a, actually this also find in this process. Here we cannot see derive here, but here we uh, derive to how to find out normalized. Okay, so take this normalized eigenvector at A into this, so any constant A into this matrix. So A into this matrix if you put, and their dagger, that is the transport of this matrix into that, this is not dagger, this will be the matrix, this is, sorry, so this is the dagger and this matrix gives you 1, so dagger will be A star, and this is 1 2 and S is 1 2. So if you multiply, this will gives you A square, and this multiplication gives you 5, will be get 1 by root 5. This is not 1 by root 2, this is mistake, this mistake. This will be 1 by root 5. So just putting the value, we will get the normalized value. Go to the next question, which says the state Caley-Hamilton theorem. This is a very important question for your examination as well as for IIT JAM preparation. This is one of the important question, okay, for conceptual and regarding eigenvalue eigenvector of matrix. State Caley-Hamilton theorem, a 3 cos 3 matrix is M satisfy this equation. So if any equation, Caley-Hamilton theorem says every square matrix satisfy its own characteristic equation. So this equation satisfy means the characteristic equation, that is the equation with the complex with the eigenvalue also satisfy this equation. So you can say here this eigenvalue equation is the put the lambda in the m. So this will be lambda square minus 3 lambda plus 2, and just a middle term you will be get the value lambda is 2 and 1. You can say here this is 3 cos 3 matrix, so this will be need to 3 eigenvector, but where we get only 2 eigenvector. So we need to find out the 3 eigenvector, third eigenvector, and for that we need to remember these two formula regarding the sum of eigenvalues equals to stress of this matrix and product of eigenvalues of this matrix. All product of the all eigenvalues will be determinant of this matrix. These two equation, these two formula is very important. Without getting the without finding the eigenvalue eigenvector in this process, in the previous process, you can also find eigenvalue eigenvector by using these two for the symmetry. Okay, so this is important formula. Sum of eigenvalues will equals to stress of this matrix, and product of eigenvalue will be determinant of this matrix. So sum of the eigenvalue, there is 1 and 2 and another one take as the lambda 1. So lambda 1, 2 and 1 will be the trace of the matrix which is given, that is the 6. So from here you will be get the value of lambda 1, that is the third eigenvalue already given, obtained, and now you can find determinant of m using the second formula. This is product. So 3, 2, 1 product of this eigenvector, sorry, eigenvalues is equals to determinant of this matrix. So you can find out determinant of this matrix. I think clear. This is very important question for future purpose also. So go to the next question, which says that if a and b is the satisfy a b equals to 0. So if a is non-singular, proof b equals to 0. A b equals to 0. So if you take determinant in the both side, you will be get a this, and this is the formula, you know, determinant of any to determinant of ab is nothing but determinant of a and determinant of b. This is the formula we use before also. So just use this formula. If a is not equals to 0 because a is a non-singular, so determinant b must be 0. Go to the next question. I think there is a mismatch sum. Determinant b is 0 not does not mean the matrix b equals to 0. This will be right. I think there is some mismatch. Go to the next question. Prove that diagonalizable matrix A, for diagonalizable matrix A, exponential trace A will be determinant of matrix A. So A is the diagonalizable, so you can put this. I can also request you to watch the detail of diagonalization of any matrix in my YouTube channel. If you go through this channel, you will get separate um, playlist for different portion. You can watch from there. So let this is the eigenvalue of this matrix. We know the order of this matrix, that's why I take the nth order. Okay, so then you see an observable this tk, that is the transformation matrix, upper triangular with this as a diagonal, uh, upper triangular with the diagonal. If the follow C transform is exponential triangular, so this gives you a diagonal also. So from this you just follow up this portion. Okay, so that's it. For any query you must comment in the comment box, or you can contact with me. This is all about me, and this is my contact details. You can join with this telegram channel so that you can get the notification, and this is my YouTube channel details. Go to this channel, you will get the video regarding physics as well for for competitive exam preparation. and you will be get the total solution of the Spiegel vector by Spiegel vector book is total supplementary problem solution also given, and you can also get the mechanics part and mathematical methods and various part, physics related various part you will be get. Go to this channel, and in from the playlist you will be get separate out different playlist. Okay, so that's it. Share this video to your friends so that he or she also get benefit from this video. Subscribe this channel if you new in this channel, and those already subscribed, thanks for subscription. Press the bell icon to get the notification of upcoming video. So take care. We will meet in the next video as soon as possible. Thank you.